Mysteries and shadows in the darkest maze. Footsteps echo in the empty hall. Mysteries waiting on our call. Bigfoot stomping through the pines. Aliens sending secret signs. EVPs in the dead of night. Ghosts dancing in the pale moonlight. Paranormal for what we bring it to you. Truth behind the veil, gotta pursue you.
All right.
Hey,
Welcome this Thursday, rainy Thursday,
man.
stormy.
I told the wife, I said, I think this year's going to end like it began. You know, it was like we have 4 months of rain instead of like 2. And it seems like we had it was a pretty hot summer, but it seems like it's going to be.
It was a little dry summer, I think.
But we had an extra month of rain too.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah. And so, you know, now it seems like it's going to end with rain again.
I hope not. I'm sick of it already.
Are you?
Yeah. You like rain?
I don't know. It's hard to get stuff done around the house when it's raining.
Yeah.
Like this Saturday, I need to get a lot of stuff outside cleaned up. You know, so then when people come look at the house, the yard is, you know, looking better and stuff like that.
Yep.
So we could sell the house.
So we got a pretty good show tonight. We've never really done nothing on this before. Maybe just speaking of it. I mean, but we've never done a whole show about this.
Yeah, absolutely.
What was that?
The Jersey Devil. I did. Like the computer went.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the legend of the Jersey Devil. Hopefully, you guys will like this little story.
Yes. Story
It's
time.
Thursday story time.
Yes.
David?
Yes.
You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Jason Finch, you ready?
Baby girl Casper. Anybody else on?
Baby girl Casper's in here. I know, unless she got no power again.
Yep. Jason says there's Jersey Devil movies that I love to watch. Like, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. You want me to start?
It don't matter. Go ahead. You got it.
Okay. So, you know, the legend of the Jersey Devil, it's also known as the Leeds Devil. Now, it is one of America's most enduring and kind of perplexing crypto-zoological mysteries. Now, it is rooted in the dense, forbidding wilderness of the New Jersey Pine Barrens.
There you go.
Which is a vast, untamed expanse of pinelands and cedar swamps that blankets a fifth of the state. Now, this cryptid's history is rich in folklore and religious conflict and some mass hysteria.
Yes.
Now, for centuries, the Jersey Devil has been a source of both terror and fascination. So, let's see if I can, keep on reading this here. It didn't want to, the page didn't want to keep on going.
While you're doing that, I'm going to show them a picture.
Show them a picture.
Wanted, beware.
The Jersey Devil.
The Jersey Devil. It says it looks like a kangaroo with wings.
Might have been a kangaroo.
With wings.
Yes.
With wings.
It's a thing.
They had a $250,000 reward for it.
Dang. That's crazy.
And there was sightings. When we get into this, there's a few sightings way back in there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some pretty crazy sightings. Now, the New Jersey Pine Barrens is a vast, untamed expanse of pinelands and cedar swamps that blankets a fifth of the state. Now, this cryptid's history is a rich tapestry of folklore. For centuries, the Jersey Devil has been a source of both terror and fascination. Its reputation was cemented by a flood of reputable eyewitness accounts and a bizarre, inconsistent physical description. Now, this is a creature born of fire and fear. It is a phantom of the pines and has haunted the American imagination for nearly 300 years.
300 years.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
Jason Finch says the New Jersey Pine Barrens are beautiful. I don't think I have seen them. I might have, as a truck driver, I might have drove through them, but I don't remember because I've been all up through every bit of that. Now it's kind of a confluence of creatures. The New Jersey Devil is a true chimera of the animal kingdom. Its general description is that of very strange and contradicting. So, common eyewitness accounts often described a bipedal winged creature with hooves. But now the details vary widely, suggesting either multiple creatures or the wildly desperate nature of human observation under duress. Now, the most widespread description paints a picture of a creature with a body of a kangaroo, the head of a horse, leathery bat-like wings that extend in a huge wingspan, spindly legs ending in hooves or sharp claws, and some witnesses have also reported a forked tail and a grotesque face with glowing red eyes. What do you think about that, Jason?
I think it's pretty crazy.
Very creepy. That's what Jason Finch says. Yes, very creepy. Now, other accounts have also described its body as resembling a reptilian alligator.
Oh.
Yeah. So this also shows the diverse and often terrifying nature of the sightings. Now, this creature is said to move with an unusual hopping gait, and it emits a blood-curdling scream that has been compared to a woman's shriek.
A hopping gait.
Yeah. It's kind of like a
kangaroo.
Like kangaroo?
Might be part kangaroo.
Maybe. Maybe it's a experiment gone wrong.
There were some crazy experiments up there.
Right. So it has a blood-curdling scream that has been compared to a woman's shriek, a terrified horse, or the grinding of a rusty gate. Now, it is this strange combination of features, how it flies, the hopping, the head of a horse, that kind of makes a Jersey Devil baffling. This has led a variety of nicknames, including the kangaroo horse, the flying death, the cowbird. The sheer impossibility of its form is what makes it so terrifying and difficult to dismiss.
Yeah, I'd like to see a cowbird.
I wouldn't mind going up there and seeing one.
Yeah.
Or it.
What's interesting is it's been around for hundreds of years. I mean, people have cited it.
Right.
There's witnesses for it. And it's really a crazy looking thing.
For me, I'm wondering though, we'll go into the woo for a second.
Woo.
Do you think that it is possible? I mean, besides the legends and the birthing legends and stuff that I'm sure you're about to talk about, do you not think that something like this, though, would almost be, say, interdimensional?
Yeah. Or it could have been conjured up.
Something that comes from somewhere else.
Yeah.
One way or another.
Could have been conjured up by witches or shaman or anything, really.
Mm-hmm.
But so the most famous origin story, this is the most famous one now. It traces the Jersey Devil back to the Leeds family in the 18th century.
Yes.
So the central figure is Mother Leeds. Now, she was a woman living in the Pine Barrens who already burdened with 12 children. 12 children.
Yes.
I'd hate to be that papa.
Yeah, nope. I would be moving to somewhere else.
Yeah.
A non-extradition country.
She was exasperated upon learning she was pregnant again, okay? Because she had already had 12 children.
I could understand. I'd be like,
So in a fit of desperation and poverty, she allegedly cursed her 13th unborn child on a dark, stormy night
uh-oh.
in 1735.
You know what happens when you curse your own kid?
Now, she was said to have cried out, "Let this one be the devil."
You messed up.
Yeah, that is, yeah. So as her friends and family gathered, the child was born and it appeared normal, but within minutes, it underwent a monstrous transformation. Spooky, right?
Mm.
Its small body began to swell, and its face was all contorted into like a horse, and its arms morphed into long membranes of wings.
Mm.
Yeah. It shrieked and screamed. Spooky dooky paranormal. So it shrieked and screamed, reportedly killing the attending midwife and some of its siblings before flying up the chimney and vanishing into the Pine Barrens.
Dang, just born and already gone, huh?
It was a newborn.
Said, see ya.
So it left behind a trail of terror and smoke, the 13th child, a number already considered unlucky in folklore. So it became the monstrous symbol of a mother's curse. However, we do have a however. Historical and scholarly analysis suggests its origin might be more complex than a simple tale of a cursed child. Some researchers propose that this legend was a form of colonial era smear campaign against the Leeds family.
Okay.
They were prominent landowners and Quakers.
Uh-oh.
So the family patriarch.
I eat Quaker oats. Does that count?
Quaker. So the family patriarch, Daniel Leeds, was a controversial figure who published a competing almanac that rivaled that of the most famous American of his time, Benjamin Franklin.
Ah.
So Franklin and his allies, who had a political and religious grievances with the Leeds, may have seized on the family's name to spread rumors of a demonic birth.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Not demonic.
Demonic. That's a powerful form of fake news, right?
That is.
This is the pre-internet era fake news. So the fact that the Leeds family crest featured a wyvern, I guess that's how you say that,
Wyvern, yeah.
a two-legged winged dragon, only made the lie more believable and helped to permanently brand the family as diabolical.
Ooh.
You like that word, right?
Diabolical.
Diabolical. In the public eye.
Yes.
Oh, it's your turn.
But you said diabolical. Now, a week of terror. While the legend had existed for over a century, the Jersey Devil became a national phenomenon during a week-long period of intense sightings from January 16th to January 23rd of 1909.
You forgot to tell what it actually was called.
It was called the Great 1909 Flap.
Flap.
Yes, the Week of Terror. Now, for 7 days, the Delaware Valley was gripped by panic. Schools actually closed, factories shut down, and armed vigilante groups roamed the countryside in search of the beast.
Wow.
Thousands of people, many of them highly credible citizens like police officers, business owners, and postal workers. Yeah, because none of those people lie.
And this is true story. I mean, this
Right.
really happened in 1909.
Claimed to have seen the creature or its strange cloven hoofed prints in the snow. What do you think about that? Diabolical.
Yeah. That's diabolical.
So, police patrolman James Sackville from Bristol, Pennsylvania. On the evening of January 18th, Patrolman Sackville was walking his beat when he heard a tremendous commotion from a nearby canal. He found a massive creature with wings hopping like a bird on the towpath. Now, he drew his pistol and fired, but the winged beast merely took flight and soared into the night sky. Think about that.
It's crazy.
That's pretty diabolical.
So, the Black Hawk Social Club, Camden, New Jersey. Saloon owner Frank Rowe was in his club when an uncanny sound from outside drew his attention.
That's what it sounded like.
Through a back window there, a creature with a horse-like head and wings stared back at him.
Ooh.
When others in the club saw it, they fled. They was afraid.
There was a feared. There's a fear in something.
So Frank stood his ground though with a large club. He was going to club it, and the creature flew
Get over
off
here.
and emitted its blood curdling screams. Yeah, that's a good little piece of evidence.
Pete and repeat. Sat on a log. Pete fell off. Who was left? Now, the Whites of Philadelphia. Now, this is one of the most terrifying accounts, and it comes from Mr. and Mrs. J.H. White of Philadelphia. Now, on January 19th, Mrs. White was in her backyard with a load of laundry when she saw a 6-foot-tall alligator-like creature crouching nearby. Now, it stood up, looked at her, and then spewed flames from its mouth. Whoa.
That's a dragon.
I think she was on some good drugs. Causing her to faint in terror. Now, her husband, hearing her scream, ran outside to find her on the ground and witnessed the creature leaping over the back fence while still shooting fire at him as he gave chase. Now, the media frenzy fueled the hysteria, with local newspapers running breathless front page stories with dramatic illustrations. Reputable institutions got involved, and the Philadelphia Zoo offered a $10,000 reward for the creature's capture, which still remains uncollected to this day. A showman in Philadelphia seized the opportunity for a hoax, displaying a kangaroo with fake wings and a green stripes as captured the Jersey Devil. So this right here kind of shows how desperate the public was to see a monster.
Yeah. It was a sideshow.
Yes.
So while that 1909 flap remains the most famous, sightings of the Jersey Devil have been reported for centuries. And early 1800s, Commodore Stephen Decatur. Now, this is according to legend. The naval hero was at the Hanover Millworks in the Pinelands when he spotted a flying creature. He allegedly fired a cannonball at it, but the shot had no effect, and the creature flew away. The account by a man of his stature gave the legend a lot of credibility.
Right.
I mean, Commodore Stephen Decatur. Yeah. In 1820, Joseph Bonaparte, Napoleon Bonaparte's older brother, who lived in Bordentown, New Jersey, because he was in exile.
Mm-hmm.
He claimed to have seen the Jersey Devil while hunting on his estate. He described a large winged creature with a horse-like head and a bird-like legs, an account that further solidified the legend among the state's elite.
Napoleon Bonaparte's brother.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Joseph.
I wonder if they still own property.
Maybe. A big estate, I'd say it's still, in the family.
Funny. So in 1927, Salem City, New Jersey, there was a taxi driver that claimed he was changing a flat tire late at night when he heard strange screams. He said that the creature reportedly flew towards him before vanishing. Does that sound like interesting? Like just
it sounds like dimensional.
Yeah.
Maybe a portal.
Holy smokes, Bonaparte's brother. Yeah, his older brother. Isn't that interesting, Jason? That's pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in 1972, Green Tree Road, New Jersey. Mary Ritzer Christensen reported seeing a winged, woolly creature with a horse's head actually cross the road while she was driving. So it was a road sighting. Woolly creature.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Maybe it was, when did it happen? Did it say the month?
No,
month? It didn't. Maybe you had a fur coat on. Maybe it was winter.
Maybe.
It gets kind of cold up there in the winter,
It might have had its winter fur.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
2015, getting closer.
Dang.
The Galloway Township, New Jersey. Fran Coppola, the owner of a local inn, claimed to have seen a winged creature hovering over her as she was taking out the trash. She didn't feel no fear, but was struck by the unmistakable shadow above her.
That's interesting.
Yeah. There is a few theories.
Not afeared of it.
No, there's a few theories and explanations. Some of them's good, some of them, that's a little weird.
The good thing is that we throw them out, and people could take whatever it is that they like. I mean, you ain't gotta like them all.
Yeah, there's no single definitive explanation as there to account for the multitude of sightings.
Right.
The proposed theories range from the mundane to the bizarre, often intertwined with the historical and psychological factors of the era in which the sightings occurred.
Makes sense. So the first one is that people say that it was a misidentified animal.
Mm.
Now, this theory is the most common and rational explanation. Now, it says that the Jersey Devil is simply a case of mistaken identity. The dense, swampy environments of the Pine Barrens is home to a variety of unique and elusive wildlife. So the sandhill crane, this is most popular candidate. The sandhill crane is a tall, graceful bird that stands up to 5 feet tall.
Hmm.
It has a distinctive red patch on its head and a peculiar rattling call that can sound otherworldly, especially in the stillness of the Pine Barrens. Now, in flight, their long legs dangle behind them, which, combined with their large wingspan, could easily be misidentified as a fantastical creature by an observer who gets a quick, partial glimpse in the dark.
Also, you got the great horned owl. This is a nocturnal predator. It's known for its wide, piercing eyes, deep hooting calls, and its silent flight. When viewed at night, its tufted head and unusual silhouette could easily be misinterpreted as a bizarre horned creature.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Horned owls, I mean, those feathers on the top are pretty pronounced.
So the possibility of an escaped or released exotic animal is another theory, such as a kangaroo, an emu, or a deformed domestic animal.
Mm.
And it's also been suggested such an animal unfamiliar to the local population and moving strangely through the pines could quickly be elevated to monstrous in local lore.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yep.
Now, the fable and smear campaign theory, this explanation delves into the historical context of the legend's origins, which suggests it was never a monster but a work of calculated propaganda. The Leeds family prominence and their competition with figures like Benjamin Franklin, which created a motive for a powerful and lasting smear campaign. Now, the story of a devil child was the perfect tool to demonize a political and religious opponent. I could see it.
Yeah.
That's what happened, when most of the witches were burned. They just pointed a finger.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right, Jason. It is crazy how they did find the hoof prints and tracks.
So the mass hysteria of 1909 has been a particular interest to sociologists,
Sociologists,
psychologists,
psychologists, sociologist and psychologist.
sociologists.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't say
You got
that
it.
word.
You got it.
They argue that the event was less about a real creature and more about a collective delusion fueled by fear.
I have problems with that kind of stuff, though. For me, like, all of you people are just mass hallucinating. Get out of here. No, that ain't the way this stuff works. No. Mass hysteria.
Yeah. So then you got the fake news part of it too. The 1909 sightings occurred during a period of heavy snowfall, which created a perfect canvas for footprints and led to an isolated population. Newspapers, desperate to sell copies, ran front page stories with sensational headings. We call them blingy.
Yes. Clickbait nowadays.
Yeah, clickbaity.
That's it.
Desperate to sell copies. I mean, and it created a positive feedback loop. The more stories that were reported, the more people that claimed to see the creature. So this solidified its reality in the public mind.
Right. Now, you've got storytellers
Yeah.
and some folklore.
Folklore.
Now, the legend was already a powerful part of the local folklore. Much like a game of telephone, the core story likely evolved over time, with new details added by each generation of storytellers. Now, the legend in this context served as a moral lesson about the dangers of cursing one's children and the presence of evil in the world.
Mm.
What do you think about that?
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, the Jersey Devil is most likely a combination of these explanations. The legend's origins may lie in a political smear campaign or a tragic medical anomaly, with the story then amplified by a rich tradition of local storytelling.
Or a diabolical curse.
Yes. This foundation, combined with the power of collective hysteria and media sensationalism during a key moment in history, created a legendary creature that has endured long after the initial fear subsided. Now, whether a product of human imagination or a glimpse into a hidden, terrifying world, the Jersey Devil is an indelible part of New Jersey's identity, which all kind of reminds us of the unknown and what may lurk just beyond the edge of civilization.
You think we used that button enough?
No.
Hit it one more time.
And I think Jason Finch is right. A legend always begins with a sighting. Right. Yeah. And that's kind of what it said in the conclusion of this. It's very likely that it's a culmination of all these things, right? It's maybe it is partially political smear, partially a medical anomaly. So, it really was born weird like that.
Yeah.
And then you take storytelling and folklore and everything, and you kind of combine it all together. And what do you get? This, right? Woo, baby girl Casper made it.
Too bad it's over.
It's okay. She could always go back and watch it.
Yeah, go back and watch it.
I want to thank everybody that has been voting for me. I'm number 4 right now. I was number 2.
Uh-oh.
Number 4.
Uh-oh. You're going to donate.
Please vote for me every day if you can. That was a rough storm. Was it pretty bad up your way, baby girl? It didn't hit here too bad today. Now, last night it was really bad here. Today it hasn't been bad at all. So, I want to take this time real quick, though, because we got 2 new books out.
Oh, yes, we do.
This one right here. It's our companion book. See if I can get it right in the camera. So this is our companion book. It's actually a notebook for when you're doing paranormal investigations. It's pretty neat, pretty cool. Each 2 pages. So page 1, page 2 is one investigation. So you start here, you fill it all out as you do your investigation or after your investigation, however it's easier for you to do. Just helps you keep up with each and every investigation. So just to let you know, it's kind of neat. That is the Haunted Ledger. Remember that. That can be found on Amazon, right? Mm-hmm. Or you could go to our website, paranormal411.org. This one you won't be able to see because it's green. And the green screen really messes with it. Look at that. You can see me through it, can't you? So it's a comprehensive guide to paranormal investigations. This one, yeah, if you do it just right, look, you can see through it. You could read it though. But this book is really nice. It walks you through
How about that?
all the stuff that you need to become a paranormal investigator.
Hold it up a little bit. Up. Oh, you're
Yeah.
on a delay.
Yeah. If you look at our, look right up there.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but a comprehensive guide to paranormal investigations. So just to let you know, and that's also on Amazon. We're on our website at paranormal411.org. And then, of course, the one that's been out for, what, that's 2 years now?
Yeah.
At least I know over a year, right? So it's our East Tennessee Hauntings and Lore Edition 2. So I just want to take that time to go through that for you.
Baby girl says her dog was terrified of storms. She woke her up and scared in the middle of the night.
My puppy dog, once she goes to sleep, she doesn't wake up for nothing, not even to pee or anything. Yeah, she's a good girl. Now, what was funny is that the cat jumped up as soon as it started last night, jumped up, looked around, and took off. The cat didn't like it at all. So it was a heck of a storm for sure. Today we've had a few little rains, I guess you could call them, but no real big storms though. Nothing major here. Hope you enjoyed the show tonight.
Yep.
We had fun.
This Saturday we won't have a guest, but we will still be doing a show.
Yes.
We got to figure out what we're going to talk about.
We'll figure it out.
And then we'll be back Saturday at 8 p.m.
Yes. 81 degrees. Wow.
Wow.
It's not that here. I mean, I think maybe the high of the day got in the 80s today,
Yeah.
but it's not been too bad. I mean, we've been in the upper 70s, lower 80s all week.
Yeah.
So, baby girl says anything loud, wind, rain, loud vehicles, guns, fireworks, you name it, she's scared. That's crazy. So it's going to cool down fast. Yeah, I've been up through Washington quite a few times. It's where I had my Bigfoot sighting, Jason. And, as an over-the-road truck driver before, the wife and I, when we were team driving, we was up that way a lot up in Washington. And I'll tell you a funny story. And we was up, closer to Seattle where we was dropping off. And the truck broke down, so we had to get a motel room. And I think we stayed like 2 days, maybe even 3. I don't remember, but I think it was 2 days. But the sun actually came out like that second day we were there. And everybody, I don't think they get much sun there. I think it's always like overcast and cloudy and stuff. I remember every time we went, it was very overcast and cloudy there. But there wasn't a single person that told the wife and I, go out and enjoy the sun. The sun's shining outside. Everybody. It was crazy. It was like, man. Dang, baby girl says 62 in Wisconsin, where her daughter lives. That's insane. Jason says his dog's afraid of loud noises. Chevelle. Nice name. Yeah, always cloudy and overcast. I have a joke, and it's a joke, but I think it's funny. I know why grunge came from up there. Because, it's never sunny. Never. I mean, and just think, we were truck drivers, so we were there a day or two, a week almost. So we didn't get to see the place all the time, but every time we went, it was like this right here outside. Always. There was never any full sun, no vitamin D. It was crazy. It really was crazy. Yeah. But that's why I said grunge came from there.
Yeah.
And they've got to have a really high rate of people that decide that it's not worth it and just jump off bridges and stuff. Gotta have a real high rate, because I don't know. I can't imagine not having sun. I can't imagine it. Oh, but they've got some beautiful mountains up there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Snoqualmie is massive. It's a massive mountain. And but it's beautiful up through there. Really is. And it is what its name says too. During the wintertime, it snows like a mother. You can start at the bottom of that thing and it'd be all right. You get to the top of it and it'd be tons of snow. I have a Chevy Nova. Okay. She's my son's dog. Hello. Gotcha. My dog. Okay.
All right.
Well, I hope everybody liked the show. Thanks for tuning in and being part of everything. We really appreciate you. And we hope to see everybody on Saturday.
Yes.
We're going to do something. We'll find something to do. If it ain't raining, maybe we'll find a live investigation or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. My dad and grandpa named her because I was working on an old Chevy car. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, but we'll see everybody on Saturday. Remember, it's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And
8 p.m.
8 p.m. So remember, you can find us at paranormal411.org, Paranormal411 on Facebook, YouTube, X, and Rumble. Tune in live every Thursday from 7 to 8, Saturdays from 8 to 10. Remember, also on Saturdays from 10 to 11, if you're in the metro Atlanta area, you catch us WDJY-FM, that's 99.1 FM. Now, for listeners outside of Atlanta, you can still listen at WDJYFM.com, or you can click the link on our website. We're also on Subspace Radio on all major podcast platforms. Remember, our book's out. They're all on Amazon. East Tennessee Hauntings and Lore Edition 2, which is available on Amazon. Paranormal 411. Join us.
Join us, everybody.
Join us.
See you Saturday.
See you Saturday. Thank you. Thank you, baby girl.
Have you ever wondered what lurks in the shadows? What secrets the night hides? What strange phenomena might be happening just beyond your perception? Join us as we journey into the world of the paranormal, exploring everything from ghosts and UFOs to cryptids and unexplained occurrences. From haunted houses to all things paranormal, join us in the search for the truth behind the veil. Welcome to Paranormal 411.